MP. The three-pointer goes.
MP.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
From Sack, Austin Lund, Edward Martinez.
Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Pagan.
Substitution for Union League.
Up top, Lund. Shoots from the high post. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
And that one's good from MP. And it's Sack with the ball.
Stay there.
Now Pagan.
Get the perimeter.
Martinez outside. Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
What's the roll? Who's watching?
Past MP.
Switch.
Tries a three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And it's Sack with the ball. No good on the strong take.
You're not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, that's a guaranteed slam. Whoops.
Back to Diaz. And here's MP.
Come around.
With 4 to shoot. Offensive board. That shot's
2
good.
points.
Great activity to get the
24.
second chance points for his team.
On offense, here's Sack. And here's Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Shoots over Mitchell. Martinez gets the bucket.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Now MP. From outside the arc. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
I'll catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Lee and Callahan holding down the middle. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And it's Brock missing. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Mills.
Watch the screen.
There's a lob to the hoop.
What a pass, and he lays it in with a circus move.
So smooth.
He could have fouled that up trying for a big slam, but nice work just to go to the layup.
Outside Diaz. From deep, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. Now Brock. Five on the clock. The screen by Gov. For three. And Jason Brock knocks down the triple. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Back to Mills. And another three for the Flyers.
Nice rotation on the three ball from Devontae Mills. Coach loves his passing. When he locks in from long range, what a welcome bonus.
Now here's MP. He's got 8 in this one. Outside, Harris. Diaz. MP. Guarded by O'Neal. From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
High Flyers trailing. Here's Brock. Pass to Callahan. Mills. Diaz covering. With just 5 to shoot. And it's Mills missing.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Now MP. 11 points on the game so far. Outside, Harris. Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. MP left side. The tray. Again, MP missing. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
The three from Gove. Rebound by Union Elite. MP inside. Covered by Mills. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will... And the High Flyers call time here.
Substitution for Union Elite. Time called.
Off the inbound. MP with the bucket.
MP.
Brock with it. Pass to Mills. Now here's Brock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
Basket.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's O'Neal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Left side, MP. The three ball. Pure from three-point range.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And here's Brock. Pass to Dunn. looking to end the drought. And he lays it up and in.
The team does a good job getting it in close.
Union Elite lead. MP outside.
Come around.
Bird on the wing. Over Brock. A shot from Bird, no good. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Brock outside to the paint. Now Casey, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Past MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 10-point game. Now here's Mills. Brock. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. It could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here. And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Mills. He's got 7. Shoots. And it's Brock missing.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Pass over to Casey. Mills. Right side, O'Neal. Brock. Back to O'Neal. 3-pointer. He can't hit it that time.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Union Elite on top, leading by 14. And more basketball to come after this short break. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
It's Callahan. And that's it, coming off the assist from Gove.
Wow. I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Here's MP. Here's Robert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Now Brock. He's got 5. And the call's going against Brandon Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Brock. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Drains the triple.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
This High Flyer squad is struggling. Here's Brock. Pass to Gove. Over Harris. Nice shot there from 10 feet out.
The defenders were a little lazy getting to him that time.
Union Elite with the ball. MP outside.
Who's watching it?
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to Callahan. To the left wing. The three from Gove. MP grabs the miss.
Hey, yo, get on MP. Come get it, come get it.
Puts up a three. Nails the three-pointer.
MP.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Mills. He has 7. Brock with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Mitchell. And it's Brock missing. He's all alone. MP again.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. Both teams will make a substitution.
Omar El Madawi.
Substitution.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Gove up top, beyond the arc. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now here's Brock. He's got 5. Screen set by Callahan. 20 feet out. No luck on that one.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Gove outside. Brock. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Gove throwing it down.
Oh my goodness. The more highlight reel plays Gove makes, the more attention he'll get. Great catch on the alley-oop.
Outside, MP. He tries for 3. Gets it to go from long range. Here's Brock.
Get through, get through.
Looking to get going. And there's the rejection.
Come around.
Outside, MP. Takes a 3. Offensive board. On the wing, it's MP. Expanding his range.
3 points.
And Union Elite knocked down another 3. Here's the High Flyers. Brock outside. Kicks it to El Madawi. Over MP. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now here's Mitchell. And here's MP. Puts up a 3. No good. Here's Brock. Back to O'Neal. Gove. On the wing, O'Neal. Guarded by Mitchell. Screen set by Callahan. With 4 to shoot. Here's Brock. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. Union Elite with the ball. Here's MP. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Basket by
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Brock. Screen set by Callahan. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. Union Elite with the ball. On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Brock. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
The 3 from Gove. Diaz grabs the miss. MP outside. Trying his luck from deep. Hits the trifecta.
MP.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. Outside O'Neal. On the wing, Brock. Diaz covering. Callahan shot off the mark.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game's slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Diaz covered by Brock. And here's MP on the outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Here's Almadawi. Pass to Brock. Here's Almadawi. From deep, it's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. Takes the three. And again, it's MP with the triple.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's O'Neal.
You got him.
Brock outside. The three from Gove. It's rebounded by Robert. From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Pass to Gov. Back to Brock. They need this. Rebound by Union Elite.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else. Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Brock outside. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Buries it from three-point range.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort, it was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And so that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.